Hill. We called it on the Hill. Johnny Jenkins. It was a juke joint.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom had kept telling me, son, I don't want you going to that joint. There ain't nothing there but trouble. Now, I was a teenager then. But that was the only place in town to go for black folk. So I went against her will. She didn't know I was there, of course. But a fight broke out. And of course, the fight was on the outside, and I wanted to go out there and see what was going on. I went outside the door, and all of a sudden, pow! And my foot went back. Just like that.
Okay.
My foot went back. I looked down, and my sock was red with blood. Come to find out, the person he was shooting at, he missed him and hit me in the leg. Could have hit me any other place in the body. But it hit me, the bullet went right through that right leg. You got the sign on there right now. But it went between the, what you call that, ligaments in the bone.
Okay.
Went right between it. Didn't hit neither one of them. And so that broke up the fight. And the guy that shot the bullet, he took me to see the doctor.
Okay.
I went to see the doctor. The doctor run the scissors and the gauze all the way through my leg and cleaned it out. But it didn't bother me at all, not until this day, because it missed the ligament and it missed the bone.
Wow, that was a blessing.
Wasn't that a blessing? I could have been crippled for the rest of my life. Or that bullet could have hit me anywhere in the body. But it just so happened to hit me in that spot.
So did you ever get any bullet wounds in the military?
In Korea, I got hurt. That's what that is about.
Oh, okay.
I got hurt. I was in the artillery. You see it on TV now where the Russians are using artillery against the Ukraine people. Well, that was my job. I was a gunner. I was the one that the mission come down, says, fire mission, shell HE, that's high explosive. And then it says, quadrant 2000, elevation 196. I'm putting that in this. I got two wheels. I'm turning one for elevation and one for quadrant. Quadrant is this way. Elevation, of course, is this way. It was up to me to do that so the round would land in the right place. The round was a 96-pound round, about so long. And behind it was a bag of explosive, about 6 inches long. And when that fired, I could fire up to 15 miles. And that artillery piece would recoil, When it fired, it would come back like that and go forward. Well, that sound would hit me in the right ear because I was sitting on the left trail. That's where I sit. And when it fired, all that noise came back. Well, in those days, we didn't have no earplugs. So I took all that in that right ear. That's why I have a problem hearing in the right ear now. It got worse as I grew older, of course. But that was what I was doing over there. And I did that for a year. Now, when I got hurt, I went back to the hospital for 62 days in Yeongdong-po. was in the hospital there until that got well. When I was discharged from the hospital, they gave me a brand new weapon, M16. Sent me back to the front. Went and joined my unit all over again. And I stayed with them until I came home. All black unit. Back in those days, the military was segregated. We got replacements in that was white. That's when President Truman said he was going to integrate the military, and he did.
Wow. I think you told us a story once about somebody you were in charge of.
Yeah, that was in Fort Benning after I got back from Korea. I was in charge of, I was a sergeant, and I was in charge of the barracks. And every morning before Reveille, we had to make sure the barracks were clean. The latrine, we called it latrine, it was a toilet, was clean before we fall out in formation for Reveille.
Now, what is Reveille?
Reveille is a call to duty early in the morning. Normally it's 6 o'clock.
Oh, goodness.
That's when we have our formations. To account for each troop. But I told this young man, I put him on the train detail. He was supposed to clean the toilet. Long, tall white boy, private, buck private. And he said, I ain't going in there and clean no toilet. I said, you said what? I ain't going in there and clean no toilet. I said, yes, you are. And the dude swung on me. He said, my daddy got niggers down there. I said, look, man, I don't want to hear all that crap. You go in there and you clean that latrine. He swung on me, honey. And when he did, I came out with my entrenching tool. Entrenching tool is a tool like a shell. It's the purpose of it is to dig foxholes. And it folds like that in the position when you're not using it. When you're using it, it's out like that. Well, it was folded up like that. And I came out with that entrenching tool, and I hit him right across the face. Whap! And he went down. I said, oh my God, I done killed this guy. Well, a lot of the people, that were standing around, they saw what happened, and they heard what he said. So I had to go see the commanding officer, of course, because he was in the hospital. I went to see the commanding officer. He told us, Sergeant Harrison, you almost killed a man. I said, sir, I'm sorry. Well, you tell me what happened. And I explained to him exactly what took place. He said, well, I'm going to tell you something. You better hope he don't die. Because if he die, I'm going to have to coat wash you. You're going to jail for a long time. I went to see that guy every day. I got off work, I would go right to that hospital, check on him. Well, he pulled through, but he wearing that scar to this day. But he told me, he said, now, if he don't die, we're going to forget the whole thing. This is a white officer, too. He said, well, we're going to forget the whole thing. But now, if he die, I'm going to have to court martial. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Wow.
Well, he didn't die, thank God. But that was he came out of that culture that he didn't have to take no orders from no black person. It wasn't just for me, it was for the black race. Sergeant gonna tell me what to do.